Good afternoon, doctor. I'm Law Shui. So I'm going to present you my codings for the mini project. So before we go to the explanation for each coding, we will have a look on the result first. Okay. Okay, so once we press the first button, the counting process starts, and the counting starts in a step of a 1. Then if we press the second button, the counting stops, and if we press the third button, the counting is reset. So if we want to start counting again, we have to press the first button. So if we press the second button, the counting stop, and if we want to resume the counting again, we press the first button again. Okay, so I put aside so you can continue see the result. Okay, so let's see the coding. Okay, so first we have to switch off all 8 segment display. Okay, then we will start counting once we press the button. So we will move data from the push button switches to D1. And since it is a push button, we have to perform NOT gate operation on the push button switches. Then we compare data in D1 with 1. If they are similar, we go to the loop digit 1. Then if they are not similar, then we always branch to the loop start. Means that if we didn't press any switch, then the stimulator will just repeat in the start loop. Nothing will display on the LED 7 segment display. Okay, so we now go to the digit 1 loop. So digit 1 loop purpose is to reset the whole counting process. So we display 0. So 0 is equal to the variable A on the 8 segment LED segment. Then we move 10 and 10 to D2 and 10 to D3. So this 10 represents the 10 numbers to be added during the post increment process. Okay, then we go to the reset loop. So reset loop, the purpose is to reset counting the digit on the 8 LED display if D4 equals to 0. So firstly, we'll set A0 as the pointer to num. So num is a list of digits such as the digit 1, digit 2, digit 3, digit 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 display on the 7 segment display. Okay, and you can see here A refers to the digit 0 that will be displayed on the 7 segment display. Okay, so we continue. Okay, so we will move number 10 to D4, and then we always branches to the loop called once. So the number 10 here is to be added later in the post increment method when counting first digit. Okay, so in 1 we will do the post increment of data pointer to A0 num, meaning that we will add digit 1 to D5, then continue adding digit 2, continue adding digit 3, 4, 5, 6 until 9. Then meanwhile, we have to subtract 1 from D4 and compare the data in D4 with 0. So if they are equal, they will go to the digit 2 loop. So also we have to do the delay subroutine in the loop here so that we can see the counting slowly. Okay, we can see the counting slowly. Then if it is not equal to 0, the data in D4 is not equal to 0, we will go to the loop called once, meaning that the counting process will continue like this: 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, continue in loop 1. Okay, so if data in D4 equals to 0, we will go to digit 2 counting. So the purpose of digit 2 loop is to display the second digit counting on the 7th LED display. Okay, so we will compare the data in D2 with 10. Remember here we already moved we already moved 10 to D2. So supposedly in the first counting we will get 10. Okay, so they will be equal. So if they are equal, they will move to the loop next. So in the loop next, we will set A1 as the pointer to num. So remember, num is a list of the digits, which is digit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, So then it will always branch to the loop 10. Okay, so in loop 10, we will do the post increment of data pointer to A1 num. Also, we will subtract 1 from B2 and compare 0 with B2. So if it is equal, we will move to loop digit 3. We also do the delay subroutine here, and then we will move D6. Okay, D6 is the data. Okay, data in just now we set here, which is like, for example, digit 1 to the 7 LED segment. So meaning that now after the stimulator display 9 on the 7 segment display, they will go to 10. So 10, so E000C will show 1, and E00E will show 0. So you can get 10. Then we go branch. Okay, then we always, after doing this, we'll branch to the reset loop. Okay, so in the reset loop, we do the counting process again for the first digit. So it will the stimulator will repeat this. Will repeat this whole loop, counting from 1, meaning 11, then 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 18, 19. Okay, so it will count until 19 and then escape from the loop here and go into the second digit counting here. Okay, to display 20. So after displaying 20, it will come back to the loop reset to repeat the first digit counting. Okay, then okay, so now we are going to see the third digit counting. So once the counting reach 99, then it will do the digit 3 counting. Then we compare 10 with D3, and it is equal, we move to the next one loop, and then we always branch to the hundreds loop. So in the next one loop, same thing happens. We will set A2 as the pointer to num, and then hundreds. Okay, in the hundreds loop, we do the post increment of data pointer to A2, and then subtract 1 from B3 and compare whether it is 0, the data in B3, whether it is 0. If they are similar, they will go to the start loop. Okay, meaning that, you can see here, okay, meaning that if we already count until 99, then the counting process will stop. Nothing will be displayed on the LED anymore. So how we are going to start counting again? We have to press the first button. So the counting process, the whole counting process will start again. Okay, so in this loop, okay, so in the digit 3 loop, the purpose of digit 3 loop is to let us continue counting on until hundreds. Okay, so it will count until 999, then the counting process will stop. Okay, so later in the delay subroutine, okay, so what we are using for delay subroutine? So the delay subroutine is used to show the result, okay, to show the counting process slowly. Okay, and then in the delay subroutine, there is a pause and a reset loop. Why we are doing this? Because we want to immediately pause or immediately reset the counting if we press, even though the counting process is ongoing. So we have to put the pause loop under the delay subroutine so that we can achieve our objective. Okay, meaning that once we press the second button to pause, the pause can immediately, the counting process can immediately stop. Okay, so after that, if we press the first button, the counting process can immediately resume. Okay, so I end my explanation here. Thank you.